Square root of 20 upon square root of 180 plus square root of 135, we have to solve it without calculator. So square root of 20 we can write 5 times 4 under square root, then upon square root of 180, if we factorize it, we can write it 5 times 36 under square root, then plus square root of 135, again factorize it and write it as 5 times 27 under square root, then all under square root. Now 5 times 4 under square root, we can write it as square root of 5 times square root of 4, then upon square root of 5 times square root of 36 plus square root of 5 times square root of 27, then all under square root. This is equal to square root of 5 times square root of 4, and in the denominator we can take square root of 5 common. So square root of 5 parenthesis square root of 36 plus square root of 27 under square root. Now we can cancel square root of 5 like factor. Now we have square root of 4 upon square root of 36 plus square root of 27. Square root of 4 is 2, square root of 36 is 6, plus square root of 27 we can write 3 times square root of 3, then all under square root. Now let's rationalize the denominator. So 2 upon 6 plus 3 times square root of 3, then times 6 minus 3 times square root of 3, the conjugate of denominator, then upon 6 minus 3 times square root of 3. We multiply and divide by the same conjugate. This is called rationalizing the denominator. So 2 times 6 minus 3 times square root of 3 upon, this is in the form of differences of square, so 6 square minus 3 times square root of 3 whole square, because it is in the form of a plus b times a minus b, and this we can write a square minus b square, called differences of square. Now this is equal to 12 minus 6 times square root of 3 upon 6 square is 36 minus 3 square times square root of 3 square. Now we can cancel square root with this square. 12 minus 6 times square root of 3 upon 36 minus 3 square times 3 is 27, then all under square root. Now 12 minus 6 times square root of 3 upon 36 minus 27 is 9, all under square root, or we can also write it as 12 minus 6 times square root of 3 upon square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3, so we can write 1 upon 3 outside of the square root. Now 12 we can write 9 plus 3 minus 2 times 3 times square root of 3 upon 3. Now 9 we can write it as 3 square, and 3 we can write it as square root of 3 square, because square root gets cancelled with square, minus 2 times 3 times square root of 3. Now 1 upon 3 times, this is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab, so we can write a minus b whole square. Now remove the square root with this square, so this is equal to 1 upon 3 times 3 minus, or 3 upon 3 minus square root of 3 upon 3. This is equal to 1 minus square root of 3 upon 3. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.